Good morning, Rodney Taran from the Building Connector here. Today I'm here with my good friend David College from Triline Services. How are you, David?
Fine, thank you.
Because this is a really important product. This is it's quite a new product, but has massive safety benefits to the building industry. So it's called cavity switch unit, and I'll just sort of hold it up there. And it's been designed in a way to basically protect cords from a sliding door. That's the way to explain it, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah, correct.
In a roundabout way. So I'm going to ask David some questions and we'll go through them. I'll just sort of hold it up for a second so you can sort of see what it does. It actually has a power point on the outside of the sliding door frame, which is quite unique. It's something, I'll be honest, I've never seen it before. But it probably, I'm sure it happens on building sites, but the way this has been designed has this massive safety benefits to the product, to the industry and stuff like that. So what is a cavity switch unit, David, and how does it work?
So pretty much it's just an innovative new product that allows the installation of power points and wires, light switches to be set into the wall of the sliding door unit. So pretty much it just allows all electrical wires to be kept safe while the door's moving.
Because I guess in the past, if a wire's bobbled out a little bit, the door hit the wires, that's a bit of an issue, isn't it?
Correct. Yeah, that's correct. Yep.
Yeah.
So it just keeps them safe, keeps them snug in behind. That's pretty much the brief overview. Yep.
You can sort of see how it's built. So it actually has the wires run through. There's your power point there. So the wires are actually protected in that enclosed feature. That's correct.
That's correct. Yep.
So as you can imagine, obviously, in normal days, if a door's sliding and you've got wires there hanging there, you could have a massive electrical issue. You know.
Yes, correct.
You know, it's something like that. I think it's. I've never seen it before. It's quite amazing, I think. So it's a really neat concept. So I'll just swing that around. Sorry. I notice here it's got different sizes for cut sizes on the side. Comes in custom sizes?
Yeah, correct. So it comes in standard of 920.
Yeah.
And then it can be cut down. It's got markers on it to be cut down to standard sizes. So it can be cut down to your standard size of 820 or 720.
Yeah.
But it also comes in, I'm pretty sure it comes as a custom length of up to 2 metres as well.
Oh,
so
wow.
if you've got doors that are quite a lot wider,
Yeah.
then they can also be used as well.
Yeah. So what would have happened in the past? Someone wanted to put a power point on the plaster. The wires would have just hung loosely in the back, or I suppose tight, but like they'd be available to, they'd be exposed, wouldn't
Yeah.
they?
From what I've heard, what builders have done in the past is put a piece of timber up, a bit of plywood or something. To be honest, I haven't installed too many myself.
No.
So,
Not your job to install them. It's someone else's. But it's so we can get different sizes if we want different
Correct.
sizes, up to 2 metres, you think? Yeah. When you say up 2 metres, is that a 2 metre opening?
correct. So it's a 2 metre door. So the cavity pocket or the wall of the pocket is 2 metres long.
Yes.
And then that fixes on to the cavity rails of the pocket.
Yep. Does it fit differently to a? How do you fit it with a cavity slider?
So there is the ability for it to be fit over the rails of the pocket. So it sits just on the top of the rail.
Yeah.
There's a couple of different ways you can fit it, but most of the time it's just fitted straight on top of the cavity rail, which is the rails which support the wall.
Yeah.
There can be either another rail put on the top if there's custom heights required. So sometimes in the past we've seen people add extra rails of the pocket,
Yeah.
just to help keep it fixed.
Yeah.
Keep it in line.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's becoming quite popular, or sort of not, or is not.
Correct.
It is.
Yeah, it's quite popular. We're getting quite a lot of requests for it, and at a recent trade show we did for Bunnings, the amount of builders that were quite thankful that it was something that was a new.
You've got a product, yes, yep. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, you've got an actual product, yeah. And I suppose that's the thing, is once people get to actually see it, and almost, I suppose, have awareness for it. You know, because I guess up until now, I'd never seen it before. I'll be honest.
Yep.
So, you know, it's something that, and I'm sure over time there's been heaps of these, heaps of PowerPoints going on walls because you quite often that's where it's got to go. So, is there any like, when should we use it? When should we use something like this? Just when we get a situation we need to put wiring in?
Most of the time they're used in situations where it's either a double door setup.
Oh, yep.
So it's either you've got a biparting door,
Yes.
or the other alternative is where there's smaller rooms like your bathrooms or walk-in robes where there's limited wall space. That's the main applications where it's used.
Yeah, I suppose what you say with double doors is quite often double doors, and you are going to have a light switch.
Correct.
On one side, at least one side, sort of
That's
thing.
correct.
So,
Yep.
yeah. Time frame to get these?
We carry them. They're in stock.
Okay.
The custom ones.
So the like I'm looking at one here which is up to 920. Is that how they come?
That's correct. That's
Yep.
the standard stock size. We keep them in stock, and the custom ones I think might be a week or week and a half or something.
So it's not really a big issue. No.
No.
I think I'm just trying to work out why nobody's thought of it before.
That's right.
You know, because you know, I'm sure I've gone around building sites and there's been PowerPoints there, sort of thing. So there you go. Anything else we should know about it, David?
I don't think so. I think we covered it off pretty well.
Yep. Yeah, I reckon that's you know, the massive safety feature, and I think that's, you know, we live in a world now that's changed. You know, we're making everything compliant to sort of through safety features. So the cavity switch unit is definitely a great option when you've got PowerPoints to install on the outside of the wall. So thanks for your time, David.
No worries, thank you.
As usual, do a great job here. So I really appreciate your time.
Go on, thank you.
Thank you.